I'm a teacher, just in case you were wondering why I'm in the tie, and I'm on half term, hence why I've got a smile on my face. So, actually, I was going to start with another poem, but I'm going to keep it on teaching for now, because recently I was talking to my tutor group about my lessons, and they weren't interested, so I thought I'd do something instead about football, which most of them are a lot more interested in. So I wrote them a poem, so I'm going to pretend you're my tutor group, and this is my poem to them. They're not 15 years old. It's called If Teachers Were Like Footballers. And it's like this. If teachers were like footballers, can you imagine that? I'll be standing here in a blazer with my name across the back. There'll be children up and down the land with posters of me teaching, and they'll support the borough that I'm teaching, so I suppose they'll support Ealing. Oh well. I'll be teaching in a stadium with 60,000 people. You'd already know my name before I had a chance to meet you. You'd have seen me in the paper. There'd be pictures of me smiling as I put a little bastard in detention on a Friday. You'd want to get my autograph. You'd groan when you saw me. You'd whisper at my mistakes, and when I'm great, you would applaud me. You'd queue to see my lessons, and you'd pay to come and see me, and the ratings would be high whenever I was on the TV. I could actually own a car, because I could actually afford it. I'd be creaming off the cash from all my lucrative endorsements like Bic, when you really need to tick. Take a picture. Click, hand on hip, billboard-sized pic. Picture Mr. Boachi, that's me, and the paparazzi taking pictures of me leaving parents' evening after dark in a designer tweed jacket, with designer dark glasses, trying hard to hide behind the designer new mark book. And every single test would be a national event, and all my fans would scream out yes whenever I devised a question that my students couldn't guess. And the pundits would suggest that he's really at his best and he's facing a bit of pressure. Yes, sir. And I'll have a tacky mansion. At the Teachers' World Cup, I'll proudly sing the national anthem. Give them GCSEs, at least 5 A to C's, GCSEs. That's me singing, by the way. I'll listen to the government. I'll teach for anyone who taught me. I'd never go to poorer schools who could never afford me. I'd go and teach with Toby Young. I'll teach at an academy. I'd haul myself to private schools. It wouldn't even sadden me. But teachers aren't like footballers, so let's reject that fantasy. My triumphs and disasters do not come with swollen salaries. And if they did, well, it wouldn't actually really even matter, because teachers aren't like footballers. And that's the way it has to be. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Sorry.